Hi, I'm Greg, and this is the Denago Rover XL behind me. This is a programming cable. This is used to reprogram the speed of the Denago so we can reach speeds of around 30 to 33 miles an hour. Let's see if we can get it connected. There we go. Okay, I have the files on this drive. I'm going to load it into the computer right now. Let's take both of them and drag it to the desktop. Get out of there. Now I'm going to make a file here, and we'll just call it golf cart. Over here, we'll take both these files and put them into the golf cart file. Open that up, and we're going to unzip both of these into that folder. Okay, so we have the zip files and we have the unzip files. We're going to open up the main program file and we'll start the program. It's all in gibberish, but we can get through it. Then we're going to load the drivers. A couple drivers in here. That will allow the computer to communicate with the cable. There's a couple files we need to move. And I like to open up another file just so I can drag and drop easier. Let's go to Windows C, Program Files 86, and this one here, EVC TRL, and under that you'll find EV Programmer. Couple files we need to move is this one here, the ACS1 file. You need to drag that over here to this file under the EV Programmer. Continue. Now on this you also want to move the license file, but I found that this license does not seem to work. So the other file we have opened here, the license file, we're going to take that file and move it over into the EV Programmer file. Then we can get out of all of that. We can plug in our USB. Now on this program, you cannot just double click on it, open it. You will get that. That will not work. And this desktop icon also will not work. I might as well just throw that in the trash. Come down here to Windows folder, you'll find it here. Right click and run as administrator. To open this, you have to do that every time. Now we're going to go to the data file, which is this one here. It's under that same EV Programmer file. We double click on that, it'll load the file, and hit connect. It also helps if you turn the cart on. Let's turn on the cart. And we'll try that again. There are 3 windows, and you're going to just click OK on every one of them, and it'll get you right through. And now we are connected. Calibration tab up here is where you're going to make your changes. This gear mode file is where you're going to make some changes. You're going to be changing the files under the P right here to 6000. Also the reverse speed, I wanted to speed that up because I like to go a little bit faster than what it's set at, so I set that at 2,000. Back at standard gear mode, I also changed the P over here to 6,000 and reverse to 2,000. And anytime you change that, you're going to have to come down here and hit set. On the torque limits, I changed those just a little bit. I found that if you change them a lot, you start getting a lot more whine out of the motor because it is working harder. But I had to change those a little bit, make them a little bit stronger just so I can get up to 32. Now listen, before you change anything in the program, please do yourself a favor and take a screenshot of every page in the program before you make any changes. That way, if you need to, you can change it back and you know what the setting was before you changed it. I do want to stress that I am not an expert on this program. I was able to get through it and get my car to go 32 miles an hour, and I think you can do the same. Now this cable from Cart Cables is $150. Let me show you how to make a cable that does everything this cable does for $25. This is the USB to serial adapter that I got on Amazon. I will leave the link in the description. And also the connector to plug it in. Also got from Amazon in this connector kit. The great thing is this whole connector kit is $5 Amazon. The serial adapter is $20 on Amazon. And I'll show you how to wire it. Okay, let's get this one connected here. Okay. Now the orange and the blue wires are the data wires. The black here is ground, which goes to green over here, which is ground. If you follow it up to the connector here, you'll see what order they go. This one's labeled ground, and it's green, of course. Then the orange in the middle, blue on the end. On this side, there's a switch that goes forward. The other side, there's a switch that goes back. That's how you wire it. Now let's get it connected and see how it works. Now this adapter comes with a USB extension, so we're going to plug it in. Plug in the extension. And let's open the program with our $25 connector. Right click, run as administrator. We upload the data file, double click on that, and connect. Again, the three windows you got to just click OK on, and we are connected. Now I will say the first time I programmed the cart and was able to increase the speed, I noticed that the speedometer was showing 33 miles an hour, and I wanted to make sure that was correct, so I have an app on my phone for GPS speed, and I compared it and found out it was actually going 32 miles an hour. And the way you can change or set the speed is go to speed calibration, the diameter of the vehicle tire. I came up with a 565. It actually reads the correct speed according to the GPS, and so that's where it's at now. Now just a quick disclaimer, changing the speed on your cart could void your warranty, but I can't drive 25, so I made the choice to change it, and I'm glad I did. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.